Hey everybody, welcome to their Last War Battle Report. I'm back with the Ragged Bones as we go into the second phase of the campaign. We did not silence the artillery permanently, but we did apparently scare them off for a bit with our barrage. And the man from Fort X congratulates us on our bravery of facing the hands of Antwerp, which were terrifying monsters. We almost all died. If anyone had gone down, they would just be dead out of the campaign. So we will be attempting to find parts for our tank right now. So I'll show you the table, we'll show you the current state of the Ragged Bones, and we'll get this underway. Here are the Ragged Bones about to infiltrate the old tank depot. We've got Redacted, our lieutenant, who is, I forgot to roll, very forgetful. He might have forgotten something last game. No, he rolls a 4, he's fine. He didn't forget anything. He didn't lose any of his equipment again. We have Tannenberg, our trench pony. We have Rulfo the Wounded, which is our, he's more like the Wounding now. Which is our trench flail carrying murder machine. Then we have Cavill. Cavill, the lead slinger, he's just hitting people with his old rifle. Air Mechanic 80 with his flamethrower. And Putnik Red with his auto rifle. He's our like heavy weapons guy. Everybody's shaking off kind of like their deficiencies. Cavill has gotten to +3 strength now with that trench flail, which is pretty dangerous, and his pipe shotgun, although it does occasionally explode. Cavill's just there to kind of mind everybody, and the rest of them do the fighting. Question 7 is what music they make. The man in Fort X congratulates you. Whether you scored a direct hit or simply scared them into repositioning, the hostile artillery has fallen silent in recent days, and with that you've opened access to an old tank depot that's sure to be ripe with parts that you will need to escape. Here it is, this old shelled out depot. So we have to try and secure tank parts from the depot. The reward is for each tank component secured, roll on the table on page 97. For each Nakazir kill to gain 10 resources. So we've banked a lot of resources, which is good because we're not getting a lot of pay for this one. Just stuff to build our tank. Take it in turns in solo to place 2 supply boxes in a central box. So this is the central supply pile right here. And the crates basically will represent the stuff we're looking for. That's going to be 1, 2, and then up top here, number 3. Also place 3 Nachtzeres, which are folks who died from the original plague unleashed into the trenches, came back as blood-hungry vampires-ish. So they do D6 damage. If we roll the battlefield condition of night, though, it goes to D8 damage. So let's see if we actually get a condition like that. Number 6. Bugs. The trenches are full of foul things. In addition to all the threats, 1 gas bug spawns each round in a random board edge. Little guys, but they have protective gas. Whenever a gas bug is hit but not killed, it releases a gas cloud. They're immune to negative effects of gas and smoke. Guys will be our gas bugs, and they'll spawn every round in a random edge. So we're entering over here in a 3-inch square to try and get ourselves tanked up to escape the gas. Now, these guys also have a blood frenzy rule where once they wound someone with their bite, they get D3 health or D6 health back for sucking our blood. They're armor 2 with 12 hit points each. They're very hard to kill, and they automatically pass morale if they've wounded you already because they're trying to keep drinking your blood. When we arrive, the road to the depot is heavily blighted with artillery fire craters. It prevents others from accessing it. With those guns silent, you approach cautiously. Entering the building, you see parts, ammo, and other items useful to you, but the shadows begin to stir as you look deep into the darkness. 6 turns! Alright, so turn 1. We get to start activating and moving forward. We're going to start with Air Mechanic 80. Very quick. He's got 2 shots of that flamethrower, so you might as well do it now. Actually, you might as well wait. What we should do is wait. We should, because he can't carry anything, so he's going to go step onto this and hope for a bad roll. So he's going to climb, going to go 2 inches, climb, because he's going to move in a 7. Cost him 4. He's got an inch left. He'll just reposition to there. Just wait with his flamethrower. We're going to bait him out. Tannenberg's going to do the same, just to support him. Move up and then move over to here. And then stand, I think, in front. In case he gets attacked, he can move laterally. We just want him to be the closest, really. We're just going to sit for a second with Putnik. He's going to fire his auto rifle. He did buy ammo for it, so he's got 5 shots with it. He's going to fire into this guy up here. Get 2 shots with the auto rifle. It is going to be his agility, which, because he's forced to wear a gas mask, because he has flatchophobia, his agility of +2 goes to a -1 with the -3 from that. So he's going to be hitting on a 13, but he gets 2 dice pick the highest. And he hits with a 14. His armor 2, it's D8 damage. 2? I'll just use my max damage early. It's worth it. So it's going to be 8 damage minus 2 is 6, which means it has 6 remaining. Do much the same. We're going to walk over here, still not be the closest. And we're going to fire our SMG. Not a hope in hell, because he's presence, he's presence +2 or -2, but then -3 again for the gas mask, so it's going to go to 17. Within 6 though, so it's only 1 shot. He misses. Boss is going to climb down for 4, and then just move forward. You got your pipe shotgun, but it's got a very short range. Climb down for 4 and then have an inch of movement, and then you're just gonna creep forward. These things come to us, and then we'll go grab the prize. All right, so starting off over here, this one's gonna come rushing towards us. 6, so it doesn't quite make it into combat, which is what we wanted. This one over here goes 10. So it can't go through walls, so it's gonna go 6 around the corner, which will take it to here. And then 4 more, it's gonna be up on that rock. 1 up high, goes 7. So he's gonna go, we have to measure the vertical, so it's 2 inches to the edge, and then 4 inches down, so an extra inch. It's going up on this rubble pile. And the board edge, so top is clockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, it shows up behind us. So it shows up over here, and then immediately charges the boss. Trench bug. Oh, you have 3, I just barely make it. One with only 6 health. It misses him, and then does he squash it back? I don't even think he's armed. What do I give him? He's got a pistol. That's it. So he's using his fists right now. So let's see if he hits. He does not. A 16 with a strength of -1. Turn 2. Let's see what happens this round. Luckily, the vampires are not all engaged with us, which is sweet. So let's start shooting. So I'm going to choose to go first with Air Mechanic 80. He's going to take his second shot with this flamethrower. He's got, he only has 2 this round because he fired a shot last round. It's using his toughness, which is +2, so he needs 10s to hit both these guys. This one on a 10. Nope, it's a 9. Do I spend the reroll? Yeah, no. And then we'll shoot the other one. It lands. So it's D6 damage, and it's burning. So first the D6 damage, a -2. He does 4, that's sweet, it's got 8 left. And does it light on fire? Test for the vampire, it fails, it is on fire, sweet. Damage at the start of every activation, unless it can pass that test from now on. Technically I'm within 6, so I could also try and burn the bug. That will be a -3 though, so it'll be on 13. Nope, and that's Air Mechanic 80 done, he's got 1 shot left. All right, well, it's pipe shotgun time. We'll shoot the guy who's on fire, might as well. It's a strength test, he's +3. But he critically, he fumbles on a 1 to 3, which is why we're saving our reroll. So he is a +3, which means a 9. We'll use our reroll. Yeah, D8 damage. So D8, it's -1, so it's 1 more, so take 7, or down to 7. We're within 6 now, so even though it's -5 and hits on 17s, the SMG might actually land. So it's 2 shots on 17s. No. Does it explode? No, it's jammed rather. So his gun's jammed. And then I guess we fire with Putnik into this one. First to make sure it's in the open. Actually, he'll move to this side. That way he's still closest. Let's pick the highest. He lands the 19. And that's D8 damage with the auto rifle. At -2. Oh, and I can't re-roll it. So no damage. I spent my reroll. Should have spent my auto pass a test first, but I thought that was more important. And then you're in melee. You're gonna back up there, boss, on an agility test, and you're gonna fail. You're gonna try again, and you're gonna fail. Stuck fighting the trench maggot forever. That's bug. Sorry, not trench maggot. So it's bad guy turn. Turn 2. Start this one. He goes after Tannenbear, and he attacks it on 12. Does he bite the pony? Don't bite the pony. He doesn't. Tannenberg's +3, so it fights back on a 12. He misses. Next one's gonna be closest to Cavill. He sure does fly in. He takes a damage first, and then makes his test as well to see if he can shake the fire. Here's then a flaming vampire. Nope, he's still on fire. Good job there, Air Mechanic 80. This is the first time something's gotten on fire this whole campaign. And then he attacks Cavill. He lands damage, he'll actually heal. Oh god, he hit him. D6 damage, so -3. No, it doesn't damage him. Heals because he didn't do any damage. All right, so then Cavill can fight back at +3, so he's just on a straight 12. Whoa, critical, so max damage. -2 is gonna be, it's 8, -2 is gonna be 6, so he just kills him. Just clubs his head in. Cavill, you slick bastard. The gas bug attacks on a 12. He hits, no, D6 damage into the boss. Trench coat's -3, so he doesn't take any damage, and then he gets to fight back at terrible stats. No, he misses. Last one comes flying through the building towards Cavill as well. Goes 6, which it might be enough. I think it's close. Oh yeah, he'll make it. Going around the corner there. And comes and fights him. Hitting on a 12. Oh, he lands it. D6 damage. It's 2 damage, so he's going to heal D6. Heals 2. Goes back up to 8. Oh, now he's feasting. Vampire's dangerous. All right, Cavill gets to fight him back, though. 8 hit points left, which is not great. And he hits back at +3, -3, so it's a 12. Hits him. Nope. That's it for the bad guy turn. We're into turn 3. Turn 3. First things first, the boss wants to get away from this thing on a 12. He passes, so he stands back, and then he's going to blast it with his pistol. +3, so he needs a 9. That's a 6, and he misses. 5 rounds left in that pistol. I think we shoot it with Putnik. He's just going to try and blast it from up high. Let's pick the highest. Oh yeah, he lands it with a 17. D8 damage, -1. Oh my god. My reroll already. Putnik, you're just shooting rubber bullets, apparently. You've got 5, 4, 3 shots left. Yes, it's flamethrower o'clock. You're +2, -3. So starting with the maggot. This is your last shot. You miss. Into the vampire fighting Cavill. You miss. And then into the vampire fighting the pony. You miss. 13. That was the last shot, so the flamethrower is empty. Fumble. All right, pony, kick this thing. You don't. You do, because I forgot that you are strength +3. And then 1 goes to 0 because it's armor 2. It's back on a 15. Now it misses Tannenberg. You can't hold it. All right. Do we pipe shotgun in? It's SMG in. It's on 20s. You hit on criticals. Or do we back off and then pipe shotgun and fire the SMG? I think we back off and do that. So we're going to try and break off on a 12. Nope. Try again with the second, or we could just hit it. We'll just hit it. Try and hit it. Pfft, critical. So that's going to be 6 damage because you just smack it with the thing. It auto passes Murano. It's in melee though, so even though it took a critical and it's only got 2 health left, it will not run away because it bit me. And it's going to hit back on a 15. 15. Nope, it misses. All right, well, in you go, fella. You're going to try and beat this thing up. +2, so you hit on a 10. I think I'm just going to auto pass the test and then hope I roll a 4+ with my rusted rifle. Come on, rusted rifle. I suck so bad. It's back. It misses, needs a 15. Monster in phase, that was super disappointing. I guess we start with the one engaged with Tannenberg. On a 12. Nope, and then he gets it back on a 12 because he's +3 for his strength. Now he misses 2. So the pony fights a vampire and somehow lives. Then this one's going to attack the wounded of the 2. So he's going to be attacking Rolfo, sorry, because he's got the... Nope. Cavill, that's right. Yeah, Cavill. I'll remember this sometime. On a 12. No, misses with a 4. Now he's not going to have the strike back penalty because he outnumbers him, so he'll be hitting on a 9. He hits. Now his trench... flail rather, does 1 damage because it's always minimum 1 because it's cruel. So he goes down to 1. The trench maggot automatically gets back to the boss and hits him on a 12. Come on, man. Nope, he fights back on a terrible number and misses. Turn 4 and we have 0 tank components. This is going great. We have to do something about this. I need you to just hit this guy and kill him. So Cavill, you really need to use your trench flail here and just beat this guy up. You can't auto pass, but you hit on a 9. You sure do. It's cruel, so he dies. We cave that guy's head in before he can heal himself again. You gotta start collecting parts. So you're gonna start walking over here to this barrel. Here and here. Oh shoot, I forgot that the extra trench maggot showed up. 1 to 3. So 1, 2, 3, it's down here. And I'll make our first move with it. 2d6. It goes 6, it would have been here. It's another one shows up. Oh, it's sort of the monster phase though. 1, it'll show up over on this corner. That's all I can remember. And it's a gas bug, not a trench maggot, because they are actually things, but I made maggots and I want to use them because they look cool. It's right there. Start moving. You're gonna walk 5, and then 5 again, because you have to double move anyway. So go over to this crate, and next turn you can start picking stuff up. Boss is gonna try and break off. He's got agility +0, so he's just gonna do it on a base roll. Yep, backs up. We're gonna go behind the more dangerous of us in melee, and then shoot your pistol. Presence +3, so it's gonna be on 9. Lands it, d6 damage, -1, does down to 3 health remaining. He's also gonna try and break off. He's agility +1, so it's on 11. He sure does. So he gets to stand away, which will get rid of the firing penalty. He'll walk over there though, so he's still close. That means he can throw his Molotov at that vampire. His agility of +2 into play, so it's on a 10. So it's just Putnik. He's gonna take a shot again. He'll only have 2 left. And his gas mask makes this terrible, so it's on 13s. He's gonna fire into this trench maggot on the ground here. Maybe kill it. Misses completely. So the first, another thing, no, I've already spawned it. Gas bugs and the vampires. The vampire's the closest. He's going to jump on Tannenberg again and attack. He lands it. D6 damage on the pony, who's on armor, does 3. He's not wounded, so he doesn't heal. Sorry, 2 rather. He's not wounded, so he doesn't, he's not wounded, so the blood sucking doesn't do anything. His hit points of 9 go down to 7. And then the gas bug also goes 2d6. Also jumps on the pony. Uh-oh. We're in trouble. It's a good thing we bought a kennel full of these things. Oh, so the pony gets to fight back, though. And hits, actually, for d4 damage, although it's -2. It does 1. So it's got probably 9 left? No, 11 left, because it's got 12 total. The gas bug on 12. Misses. Tannenberg fighting back, also misses. This bug can't fail to get into old Cavill with his mace. And does it hit him? It does not. Does he hit it back? He does, because he's +3. No, he needs a 12. Last one, coming towards the nearest target. We'll go 7 around this corner. Turn 5. We have no tank parts. We need to get tank parts. Let's start with, I guess, the boss. No, let's start with you. You need to kill this this gas bug. Hit on a 9. You just missed. Then you're gonna shoot. Actually, Tannenberg's gonna try and leave combat again. A +1. No, he doesn't. He'll try with his second action as well. He gets away with that one. So he's gonna back up just out of combat down to here. He's just gonna walk because he's got to get away from here. He's gonna go 7 to here. He doesn't have this. Oh no, he's used his Molotov. He can actually pick up a tank part. It's a loot action on an 8+. Nope. You make your loot action with your terrible presence. You do with a 17. So at least one tank part is ours. Means we can fire a gun. We'll fire a pistol into this maggot from the boss and hit. D6 damage. 5, so 4. It's got 2 left. And then the vampire will try and shoot with the auto rifle. Shots pick the highest. +2, -3. The 18 will hit. It's D8 damage. This thing sucks. He's got 1 shot left. He's just firing like empty rounds. It's shocking. It's that. So now in come the baddie. So another of the trench bugs spawns. So 1. It's going to come in back here by my models. So I'm going to use this random guy, leaking out of him. They're leaking out of this crap on his back. The little hive on his back. That's where they're coming from. Dad. So they start moving towards us. So starting with the closest, which would be this guy. Oh no, he's already in melee actually. We'll do him first then. He's going to come in and fight the boss. Hitting on 12. Nope, boss fights back on a 15. Hits. It's 2 damage with fists. If I manage to roll a 3-4. That's a 1, no damage. Already in melee with Cavill. Misses him, he fights back. Misses as well. Last vampire, going 6, gonna go fight Tannenberg again. Oh, my pony. On 12. Ooh, D6 damage, this isn't good. 1, so he's got 6 left, but then it heals back to full. This gas bug, does it climb up? It sure does, and attacks Putnik, the gas bug daddy. On 12, he misses. Putnik can fight back with his bayonet. He's +2, so he hits on a +2, but maybe a 13, and he misses. Last gas bug goes 3 inches. It's slowed down. Final turn of the game, turn 6. Things aren't looking great. We only got 1 tank part.Maybe we can get another one. Air mechanic, he can't carry any. He's out of bullets, so he's just gonna back away, and we'll make room for Rolfo. Rolfo, your presence is terrible. You only need an 8 to loot it. Except your -3 because of the gas mask. That's one because you just suck at having presence. You don't pick that one up. Boss, break off and do it. His presence isn't terrible. Nope. You can try again though. He does it critically, so he walks away from this thing, but he doesn't pick anything up. The pony can't do anything except for punch, but he doesn't want to generate a punch, so he's going to back away as well. 19. So he'll go 6 and just stand in between everybody. We're only getting 1 tank part here. All right, can you break off Putnik and blast that thing? Nope. You can try again, though. You do with a 12 that time, because your agility is +2. So you're just going to back up behind here. Make it come after you. Cavill's going to try and club this bug. He does. Does D8 damage. Cruel. -1, though. 6 is enough. He just kills it. Standing there being like, fight me, anyone, I dare you. It's monster in time, so the closest one would be this trench bug, which will come fight Tannenberg. 12. Nope, and then Tannenberg fights back and crushes it. D4 damage, just have this. Nothing. Then the vampire comes and rolls a 10. It's gonna come jump Cavill. 12. He does a D6 damage, -3 though. Does 2, so he's already fully healed, so he's down to 6. Everyone's getting bit by vampires. He doesn't hit it back. Bug comes after Putnik and gets to him. Tries to fight him. 12. He hits for D6. Does 2. And then does Cavill, or does Putnik fight back? He is using his agility, so he did need a 13, and he hits for D4 damage with his bayonet. That's going to be 3. -1 is 2. Because the game's over after this, but it has 4 health left. Oh, gas bug. Doesn't make it into combat with anybody. He's just going to keep crawling towards us, and that's going to be the game. Were terrifying. They almost killed everyone. Everybody got bit. They're very hard to kill. Although the shocking performance of Putnik's rifle was, he was landing hits. They were just doing 0 damage. Was not great. 1 tank part and kill 2 bad guys though, so we'll get 20 resources for the bad guys killed. Tank part automatically from our tank engineer, so we're gonna get to make 2 rolls at least. So it's 2d6 for tank parts. We'll see what we find. We get a 2 and a 5. Tracks and ammo. We say vampires of all the bloody things this land has thrown at you, now this? At least you managed to get out of some gear and loot as you flee the haunting songs chase you away as the monsters sing. Sing time is on my side like John Goodman in Fallen. Good possession movie if you haven't seen it. So we are gonna have to make some experience checks. We didn't lose anybody, so we're gonna get the normal 1 for having somebody survive, 1 for killing bad guys, 1 for completing an objective, which is 3. 1 for the loot. We killed 3 hostiles, so it's 4, and then somebody survived for 5 actually. So someone can level up. I think Putnik's, he needs the help. It's D100 for a random weapon, D4 for or D6 for a thing, 80 for my weapon. 80 is going to be a rusted rifle, sweet, and then D5 for a grenade. 10, we get a grenade. Very much need to buy some ammunition because we used most of our ammo for our auto rifle, and we finished off our fuel tank. So 4 for the fuel tank, 5 for a shotgun shell, and then 3 for an auto rifle round. Will be 8. Well, it's gonna leave us with 216 in the bank with the 20 we got for the two vampires we killed from the man in Fort X. He's very impressed with our vampire killing abilities. And we got some parts. I think we have enough to actually build a mobile tank at this point, because we have armor, a gun, an engine, ammo, and tracks. Guns actually, and a small arms emplacement. The problem is going to be that we have to deal with some insane people who've learned that we're trying to build a tank. And so there we go. We've completed the tank run and fought some vampires. And now, of course, because we are back and probably our blood is unclean, at least our ponies definitely is, from getting bitten all over by vampires, some of the zealots have caught wind of what we've been doing and are going to have a word with us. But that'll be our next episode. So big thanks for watching. Really enjoying playing through this Last War campaign. We are on, I think we're on episode 8 next week. So yeah, until then, I'm Ash. Happy reading. Hey there, I hope you enjoyed that video. There are tons of other games already recorded for you to watch. Click over to my channel page if you haven't already, and have a look through the dozens of playlists full of videos. I guarantee you'll discover a game you haven't seen played before. I put out new videos 7 days a week, and every day is themed to a different genre as I continue to explore the wider world of gaming. Of course, none of that's possible without you, the viewer, so click a like and subscribe if you'd like to stay on top of what's happening here daily. My 2 kids and I are massively grateful to be able to have the flexibility of this job so I can always maximize my time with them. If you want to support me continuing to put out this content, it's only possible because of my amazing backers on Patreon who support the studio, equipment, and model cost, as well as being how I make the bulk of my living. You can also help out by buying a t-shirt through Spreadshirt, a measuring gauge or widget from Death Ray Designs, or buying one of my games and supplements like Last Days, Gamma Wolves, and Blaster. As a way of showing my appreciation, patrons get early access to new games and supplements that I write throughout the course of the year. Huge thanks for watching, it really does help out, and happy gaming.